help me. Hey guys, welcome to Connecting to Greatness. I am Kimatra Maxwell, and thank you so much for joining me for another video. In this video, I would like to share with you 5 lessons that I learned in 2018 that I will be implementing, that I'm carrying forward in 2019, and I would like to share those with you. Let's get started. So lesson number 1, the importance of being still. At times we feel like we need to make a decision right away. We need to say yes or no right away. We need to give an answer. We need to respond right away. And in so many times, if we just take the time to be still, when we do make our decision, we'll feel more comfortable about the decisions we make. So in 2018, I took the opportunity to be still for a moment. And I must say, it wasn't my idea. It definitely wasn't my idea, because I can be somewhat of a busybody, doing different things, always have different ideas, and nothing is wrong for those of us who are busybodies, but at times you can find yourself busy doing things that you may not enjoy. It's not even necessary that you do them, but you've just gotten accustomed of the busy work. You're saying yes to things and opportunities, but are they really for you? And in 2018, I really took the time, when advised, to do so, to really clarify if the work that I was doing, the business that I had started, if it really was feeding my soul. And what I found is that it wasn't. And I had to be honest with myself, which was hard, and say, this is not the path I want to be on. And I took the opportunity to really dive into connecting to greatness, which is my passion. And that was so freeing. That clarity that I got in being still really helped me to prioritize what was important for me and helped me start Connecting to Greatness LLC, coaching and counseling. I would advise you, if you're doing a lot of things right now, but still feeling like something is missing, still feeling like, am I on the right path? Sometimes just taking some time to be still, really listen to your inner self, you will find the answers. Lesson number 2, the importance of self-care. It is so important that you take care of yourself. And we say it so many times, but a lot of times I've discovered that we don't really know what self-care can look like. We think self-care is always about a spa day or buying yourself something, going shopping. But at times, self-care is not spending any money, and it's just basic ways that you take care of yourself, like healthy eating, exercise, healthy sleep routine, saying no, setting healthy boundaries, advocating for yourself, taking your medication, seeking help when you need it. It is so important that we are kind to ourselves. And that is something we all can practice, whether you have money or not. Being kind to yourself in the words that you speak to yourself, by yourself, with yourself, is the first step a lot of us can take when it comes to self-care. Tip number 3 is embracing your self-worth. That is tip number 3. So about late in 2018, one of my mentors taught me the art of negotiating my salary. Now, I had struggled with this for a long time, and what I discovered is that it was attached to how I felt about myself, not understanding or even accepting the work that I had accomplished in my career, the things I had done. And a lot of times we overlook ourselves because we don't see ourselves. We don't accept our self-worth. We don't understand that we are worthy. And accepting that, embracing that, believing that is so important. We make compromises for our self-worth because we don't believe that we are worthy. And you can look at your life and ask yourself, in what areas have I made compromises regarding my self-worth? How can I can measure my self-worth by looking at the decisions that I've made regarding people, regarding relationships, regarding opportunities, not believing that I am worthy of those opportunities or even something better. So it's very, very important that we start to embrace that we all are worthy, that there's nothing that you need to do right now, be right now, or have right now for you to be worthy, that in this very moment you are worthy. So tip number 4, accept yourself. We're all different. We have different things that we bring to the table, and that is what makes us special. I've always been a creative, kind of rebellious spirit, doing my own thing, creating my own path, and I love that about myself. But I spent many years trying to fit into this box that society said that I had to follow, until I decided, you know what? I wasn't happy in this box. Entrepreneurship had been calling me, seeking me out, but because I didn't know what steps to take, or I felt like I needed to figure out everything before I took the first step, I stayed in places where I wasn't necessarily happy. And until I took the first step, and for me, that was my first step, just taking a leap, that's when everything started to fall into place. Now, your first step into whatever is calling you will look different, and it's okay if it is. What I found, though, being true to myself, improved my quality of life, improved my happiness, and it just improved my creativity overall. So I will urge you to stop trying to fit into places that can't hold you or don't feed you, and go to the places that you know feed your spirit, regardless of what people think. Respond to the calling in your belly. Say yes. Remember, you're of yes, so say yes. Tip number 5, which is I'm honestly still learning, still growing in that area, is that it's okay to ask for help. It is okay to say, I need help. Help me. We live in a society that tells us, you know, strong people don't cry. Strong people don't ask for help. This is such a lie. It takes incredible strength to acknowledge you need help, admit that you need help, and to seek out help, and to even say yes to that help. It takes incredible strength to do that. And we need to change the narrative around seeking help, especially when it comes to mental health. A lot of people suffer and struggle in silence because they don't want to appear weak, because we have this narrative in our society that is no longer or never served us. So it's so important to understand, if we go back to our tips, that you are worthy, and you will find that in that worthiness, a lot of people are eager to help us. That if you start asking for help and really start reaching out and accepting that help, you would find that those around you, they feel great helping you. They feel great knowing that just as much you give them, they can give back to you. So it's so important that you ask for help and that you admit when you do need help. So those are the 5 lessons that stuck with me in 2018. I am going to take them forward in 2019. So it's not just about I learned something and we don't implement it. It's so important that we carry these lessons with us and we don't forget them. So I'm taking these lessons forward with me in 2019. If any of these lessons kind of stood out to you, spoke to you, please comment below and tell me which one. Let's have a conversation. Maybe you have some lessons that you learned and you would like to share with everyone. Comment below. Let's keep the conversation going. Guys, thank you for listening to this video. Again, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.